welcome back to the pop. Ooh, nope. It's been a few months. I don't understand why I'm still calling it that. Welcome back to the MP podcast. I am your host, Moraya, creating founder of Mastering Progress, the brand, and I am so excited to be back for episode 2 of season 5. And yeah, the pop is. Ooh, I promise you, I will not do this for the rest of the year. The MP podcast. We were formerly called the Pop because I started this podcast originally. It was supposed to be with someone else, and she never even started filming. Like, so I took it on, and we're in season 5. So when you feel something and you want to do something, go for it. That's what I say. And that's what I did, and we're here now. And I am very much thankful for it. Thank you, Jesus. Okay, so with that being said, guys, I've been filming and I look crazy. I really do. Okay, so welcome back. And today's topic, we are talking about money. Now, I think a lot of people don't like to talk about money, and I don't understand that because money, I think there's such a taboo around it. Everyone wants it, everyone needs it, but we don't like to talk about how to get it, take it, save it, do what needs to be done with it to create more and give back. And I definitely, this year, we will have some experts to come and talk about that portion of it, especially because I think as young people, we definitely did not receive the education we needed to on money and how to use it and how to use it um, in a smart manner and how to grow it. I think it's always been like, oh, you want to be wealthy. Oh, we want to make money. Oh, um, let's watch all these cool people making money, but it was never, you can do that too, and you can be good at it, and you can be smart about it, and not do it illegally. I think we definitely, in my generation, I say that as if I'm like, I don't even know. I'm in my 20s, but my generation, okay, stop. In my generation, I think it was very over, like, ooh, let's make money illegally and this is cool and let's make money quick. And once you made the money quick, you lost it all because you used it all quick because you didn't know, I need some investments. I need to make sure I have a diversified portfolio so that it can grow over time. And then I can pass this down and build generational wealth. And my kids will know how to use their money and make their money and generate it and keep the cycle going. No, we just wanted to make it quick. We wanted to buy our Lambos and look cool and then be like, oh, I have nothing left. I mean, if that's what you want to do, that's what you want to do. I just wouldn't suggest it. Anywho, so with that being said, I definitely want to provide you guys tools because obviously I can talk about my experiences and what I'm learning to do because I'm learning this right alongside many of you. But I think it's also important to have the people who have learned it and know it and can teach us how to be better at it. I also think it is very, 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 very important to make sure we are talking about money with our peers, with our colleagues, with people who are above us, because I think we need to understand what kind of money is out there, what is possible, and how we get there. I I think there's a certain level of privacy, definitely, that you need to have. Obviously, don't go talking with strangers about this. Why would you do that? But I think it's very important to talk with people you trust and have open conversations about money. And I also think, as I'm not a parent, so I will not say I am a parent, but I think it is very important to talk to your kids about money from a young age and understanding the importance of money and the um, power of money, and not to let it have too much power in your life, and how to find that balance of money and power and grow from it from a young age. I think kids need to learn about money, because by the time you're 16, 18, all this stuff, I think that's too late to start learning. I really do. And I also think knowledge is power, and for our kids to understand, um, I think being secretive about it and not teaching them just like through life and just like talking about it casually makes it so much better, because then by the time they get to the age of being able to work and understand the value of a dollar and understand what they want in life, they're going to have to pay for themselves and work towards it and work hard and build something so that they can have everything they could ever possibly dream of. That's important for a kid to know. And as a person who's not a kid right now, I think it's important to talk to your peers about money and what they're thinking and what their plans are, because if you don't have a plan with your money, then mm, I'm concerned for you. If you don't have a plan on growing your money, I'm a little concerned for you. Um, and even if you can't implement it right now, be like, okay, this is my goal for 2026. This is my goal for Q1, or maybe a Q2 goal. Set it so that you have something to make you work for it. I think we all need goals. Now, for me, uh, I say all this, and as some, I am in no means wealthy, money, all that stuff. I grew up very privileged. I always say this. I grew up very privileged. I'm very thankful for the privilege that my parents' money gave me. I never wanted for a thing in a day in my life. Our kitchen was always full to the brim, overflowing with food. We always had something to eat, whether I was wealthy or not, that's a different story. But there was food there. There was a roof over my head at all times. There was a car, at least one. At least one. Okay. Honestly, the always a vehicle, a mode of transportation. Um, got to do a bunch of extracurricular activities. I can't talk. So track and field, which, but I'm getting back into running because I need to lose the weight. So thanks, mom. Uh, track and field, dance, gymnastics, horseback riding, um, the works, the works. Trips. We went and visited Nigeria, Martha's Vineyard, vacations in Fire Island. Um, where else does she like to go? Vermont. Loved a quick trip to Connecticut. Broadway shows, lunch and dinner in New York, birthday parties. The list goes on and on. I was a very privileged kid, and I thank my mother and father to thank God for being able to grow up like that, because I um a lot of the world doesn't. I spoiled here, not spoiled, privileged here. Private school, okay. List goes on and on. Montessori, special. But so like growing up, I don't think we ever really talked about money. We saw money, um, but we didn't talk about it. And mind you, my dad, for most of my, you know, up until middle school, he was the only one working. All of this, we were getting all of this with only my dad working in the household. So, yeah, money just was there, but we never talked about it. Cleaning ladies, lawn landscapers. Okay, okay, we got the point. So, with that being said, I think I've had a warped sense of money, and I definitely, I think to this day, I still think that I know I want my own money, and it's smart, as especially as a woman, to have your own money and means of income. But I'm still, are these real? No, they look real. Still to this day, I'm like, yeah, someone's gonna take care of everything. No, sweetie. And I have to keep reminding myself this. No, someone may come in and take care of everything and you'll be absolutely fine. But that mentality gets us into trouble. And so make your own money. Continue to make your own money. Even if someone does come and save the day and take care of you, and you don't have to worry about anything, and you get everything you want, make your own money and have it. And then that way, you can spoil yourself. You can spoil the person who is giving you everything. And you can spoil your kids, and you can spoil your family, and you can spoil the friends you've traumatized for the past few years because you're a bit crazy. That's where my mind is for money. But and I also like to have my own things with my name on it because then no one can take it away from you. So, money. And this year for money for me, I think is building up my safety net account, building up my travel account, building up the business account, which in the past 2 months or 1 month um, has been a huge focus, and growing in my knowledge about money and what I can do with it and how I can grow it, um, and being okay with talking about it and not being scared about talking about it. I don't think I am. I think it's getting other people to be comfortable with talking about money is where I want to be at because I'm comfortable with talking about it. And um and like I said, a lot of people bring up, oh, money is evil, money is the root of all. No, no, no. Here's the thing. Money is not evil. Money is not the downfall of humanity. It's how people have such a tight grip on it, and 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 their mentality about it is what creates the evil. Money saves lives. Money funds research to help cure diseases. Money brings in your a home, a safe place for people to sleep, um, clothing on their back so they can stay warm, especially in these winters. Money brings in food, sustenance for people to be healthy and grow and then go out and live their lives. Money helps you to get from point A to point B. Money is not evil. Money is given back to God so he can share, or we can share, and teach people about the power of God. Money is not evil. how people think and how people treat it is what becomes evil. And it's not a bad thing to make a bunch of money. Stop thinking that. I think hmm, I wasn't raised in this. I obviously, if you listened to before, I was not raised in uh, money is evil. I was That was not the mentality I was raised with. I think a lot of people are taught that because at the time there wasn't enough money to do everything everyone wanted to do. But money is not evil. It's how much power and how much control you let it have over your life is what's evil. And it it's money is a wonderful thing. I don't understand why we have to make it so negative. It is not negative. Money gives you everything you could want. You just need to have self control, have discipline, understand the power of it, understand what it can do for you, and grow from that. Please, 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 please stop making it so negative, but also stop glorifying it and making it the only thing that you care about, because it shouldn't be the only thing that you care about. Money should be, you should be able to use money to foster the things that you care about and and give back to people. Okay? Here's my thing. I literally, when I tell you, I'm like, okay, when I get wealthy enough, first of all, buying multiple properties so that my friends and family can go use them whenever, can go travel, have a house where they can go to, not have to worry about paying for, a hotel or whatever. Go. Let me know what weeks you're going, go, and I'll make sure it's good for you. I want to be able to take my friends and families on trips and they don't have to worry about it. Because also, uh, I don't want to hear, oh, I can't pay for that. I can't come. No, you're coming. I already paid for it. Just get in the jet when I send it to you. Okay? That's all. I want to be like, yeah, let's go. If my cousins want to do something, let's do it. Let's go. I'm backing it. Let's go do this. Let's go travel. Let's go live the lives that I know God wants us to live together. And I don't want to have to say no. I have said no because of money enough. We're not saying no anymore. We're saying yes, and we're making sure that everyone who is my true friend and is my family can say yes to whatever they want to do as well. That's what I want to do. And that's what I'm excited about. Because, like, ooh, they're like, yeah, let's go take a family trip to Italy. I paid for it. I paid for the house. You guys just need to show up. And I'll send the jet to you to pick you up. Okay. That's so exciting. Like, I can't wait. I can wait because it's hard work and we're getting there. You guys, it's going to be great. It's going to be so good. But see, like that joy is because I know I can do it. And you can do it all because one previous episode, faith in God, that's it. The only reason why I'm smiling and knowing I'm going to do this is because God's going to make it happen. And God's going to provide the my will and strength to work towards getting all of this. God's going to make sure I have it. And God's going to be like, okay, I gave it to you. Go work your took this off and run with it. And because of that, you'll have money to do everything you need to do. And there you go. And you're good to go. So you have your faith, and then you build with your faith, you build your money, and you keep it going. And you work, 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 work. I don't care if everyone's like, oh, all I did was sit and just film this and that was it. That's still work. You still have to work and build your community, and you still have to work and make sure your money is working for you. You still have to you still have to do a lot. And I don't like this quick, I'm going to make this and that's it. No. Work. Keep on working. Work, 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 work. That's it. And work does not mean going into an office and whatever. Work means defining your craft, building on your craft, building it up so that it's you can build a team and go from there and make everything you want in your life possible. I don't know what he just said, but whatever. So yeah, money's not evil. Don't think money is evil. Don't put that in your mind, because if you have that in your mindset, it holds you back. So don't let it hold you back. Don't let money, not having money, hold you back either. Because I've learned when you work and you believe that it's going to happen and that the money comes, I, the money comes, and when it comes, you're like, wow, this is like the perfect, it just works out. It does what it needs to do. So believe, work hard, and the money will come. And once the money comes, make sure you're putting it into cycles that helps it grow and give back to other people. Okay? Okay. I want to hear like your stigmas around money though, because obviously a lot of people grew up differently and saw money differently and interacted with it differently. So I want to hear what you guys learned or picked up over your many years. Um, but as always, keep thriving, and I will see you next week. Bye.